Hey guys, today I'm going to be trying to transform Izuku Midoriya from My Hero Academia into a girl. I was wanting to do this for a long time. I wasn't really sure how to go about it. I've seen a lot of comments requesting me to do My Hero Academia art and stuff like that, and different challenges like gender bending like this. So I've been wanting to do it for a long time, but I wasn't exactly sure how to. So I thought, I'm just gonna go with the first thing I think of, which was gender bending Izuku. I was wanting to actually gender bend 2 characters for this video, but I couldn't get around to it because obviously this is like a sketch that I'm coloring. I didn't have a lot of time. I wasn't able to ink the drawings, but sometimes when I don't ink the drawings, I actually kind of like them better than when I actually ink them. So, maybe I should just start sketching things. I don't know why that is. Does anyone else ever have that happen? But anyway, I'm going to be gender bending Deku or Izuku, whatever you call him. His nickname is Deku, but his name's actually Izuku and his last name is Midoriya. But a lot of people just call him Midoriya in the anime. I actually watched the entire anime, so I actually know the characters for once. I haven't watched the movie. I didn't even know there was a movie. I was watching the anime like on a show. I forget which website it was, but I was watching it and it took me ages. I realized there was actually a movie. I even saw there was like a video game, and I did not know those things existed. So I actually really want to try them and watch them. So yeah, I'm probably behind on the anime. I'm not sure. I don't think there's a new season. I normally see people talking about it, and I think they're talking about like the manga. So I don't think there's a new season out right now. You guys have to let me know what's going on with that. I'll actually just like Google it later and try and figure out what's going on. But when I first started watching the anime, I wasn't a big fan. I thought, oh no, they're not going to have superheroes like actually doing superhero stuff. They're just going to be in school, and the entire season is nothing but a competition. And at first I didn't like it, and I was like, it's not that great. But for some reason after watching it, it sticks with you. It's like the uniqueness of the characters, the uniqueness of the weird like quirks, all that stuff sticks with you like crazy. And at first I hated Bakugo. I thought he was so annoying because he didn't really develop, and he was always so angry, and his character was angry without really much of a reason. And that's what I didn't like. But now he's honestly, after watching it, he's becoming more and more one of my favorite characters. And that's kind of shocking to me because I really hated him to begin with. And so him and All Might are probably my favorite characters. I really like Kirishima too, so I don't know. It's tough. I need to rewatch it and honestly make a decision on like what my favorite characters are, because when you're not watching the show, somehow your opinions on your favorite character keep changing even though you're not watching it anymore. Does that make sense? Does that happen to anyone? I don't know. But when I was gender bending Izuku, the first thing I think of is I was like, what personality does he have? He's very like mild, I guess. He's very calm and timid. And so I was like, well, when it's going to be a girl, I want to keep that same personality, only what I think he would look like if he was female. Because I don't think he would grow his hair out. I don't think he would. A lot of people, when they turn things to female, they normally just make their hair longer. But I don't think if he was female, he would grow his hair out. For some reason, I just don't think he would. No, I don't know if Bakugo would either. I'm trying to find an example of who would. Oh, I don't know. Bakugo probably. I don't think that would be too bad. I think Bakugo let's do Mineta. Mineta as a girl. He would grow out his grape hair. I'm so confused by the quirks at first when I was watching the show. I was like, okay, well, they're going to have superpowers. It's going to make sense. And then I realized real quick, no, that's not what they're going for. And it's actually really unique to have superpowers that don't make sense, because sometimes shows lose a lot when they try and make sense out of everything and try and make sure everything fits into like how Earth was ran and like the science behind it. And they try and do that with everything. They have to have a reason people have superpowers. Like, oh, everyone fell in like some nuclear waste or something. But this is like, they just went with it. There was like, everyone has superpowers, deal with it. And it's weird and strange, and their powers make no sense, like duct tape or something. And I don't know, I think that's really cool, and it's really unique and really fun, and that's one of the reasons it sticks with me, because everyone wants to make a character revolved around My Hero Academia, because making a character for that, you get to make up interesting superpowers that have no limits. That's the thing. It's like, you don't have to have a limit, because if you want them to like control a duck's mind, go for it. That isn't out of like at all, honestly. That's not really out of their world or how the world building went. So the more I've like it's gone from when I watched it, I actually started to like the show more and more, and it's shocking to me because I hated it at first, but now I'm actually liking it just for the like the quirkiness and the fun part of it, and not really focusing so much on the story or the character building or like any of the characters who aren't really progressing. I like don't worry about it so much. I mean, as long as it's fun to watch, it's fun, and that's the whole point. That's what really matters. I am excited to watch the movie. I was going to like try and watch it with like maybe one of my siblings, but they haven't watched the show, so probably would be a little confusing, but it would be fun just because, you know, it's kind of a pretty like silly show half the time. Like sometimes it gets serious, but most of the time it's pretty silly. So I don't know. I'm excited. I'll have to let you guys know what I think. When I was gender bending Deku here, I really, really bad wanted to do Bakugo as well, but I couldn't because I ran out of time. And same reason why you didn't see the sketching. I actually recorded the sketching of this and was going to put it in this video, but I didn't because I realized one, editing sketching is very hard because it's lots of me deleting things and re-putting it in and deleting. I always try and edit the footage so it's always me doing something productive and not to be deleting things 24/7. So it's always hard to edit, but also on top of that, a lot of people like just watching coloring. People say it's more soothing to watch coloring, like it's kind of like a interesting thing I see online. So that's what I was going for, but I don't know. I feel like sketching is always a fun thing to watch too if it's not a complete mess and hard to edit. But anyway, I also noticed that when I was doing the hair, I was wanting to color it like they do in the anime or in some of the pictures I saw where he always had those really dark spots and then he has the green on top. I think that looks really cool and I really like how that looks, so that's what I was going for. I wasn't sure what to do. I wanted to also edit some of her outfit because Deku's actual costume doesn't have that little, I don't know what to call it. It's like half of a skirt, I suppose, or like the back around her belt has like some more green from like her tunic. It was not really a tunic. She's wearing like a jumpsuit, but I wanted to add a little something, trying to change the outfit a little bit for the female version. Like I changed the boots and like I guess it's more like a knee guard. I changed those a bit, and I also changed the gloves. I made the gloves longer. I made them go up to like the elbows. They were actually shorter than that. And I should probably add a picture so you guys can see what the actual original Deku looks like, because it'll be a little confusing if you didn't know what he looked like and you're just watching this video of me drawing a girl. Yeah, I'll probably add that because right now in this one I'm looking at, I haven't added it. I actually drew this drawing just last night. I wasn't sure if I would be able to upload today because I was so busy, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to draw last night and draw through the night and try and get something done. I sketched this and I was like, I'm just going to color it and see how it goes. But I was really, really upset I couldn't get to the Bakugo or any of the other characters. I mean, like I bet a ginger bent All Might would be very interesting and hard to do. That would be very difficult. So I had a lot of fun with this, and I actually really like this anime, and it's like fun characters and interesting things. And I never thought I'd like Bakugo, but I feel like that's the only character I talk about anymore because he's just so angry. It's so weird. It's like you can't help but like find his angriness funny in a way. Like at first I found him so annoying, and now I'm just like excited to actually draw him sometime. So please do let me know what you guys think of this drawing, and if it was a good way of gender bending him, or maybe it was just like I didn't change enough. I don't know. I'm never sure how to gender bend. Sometimes I like go real far and change a lot, and other times I'm just like, I'll change just a little bit. But please do comment and let me know what you'd like to see next, and if you like this type of video or like more My Hero Academia stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching.